Greetings, viewers. This is ERi-TV news broadcast live from the headquarters in Asmara. It's 10:30 p.m. Monday, April 4. I'm the reporter Miriam Johannes with your daily updates, and here's a rundown of the top stories for tonight's English news segment. Announcement from the Ministry of Health. Eritrean Society Organization in Sweden holds annual meetings. Ruble payments will be used more in Russia's foreign trade. Taliban banned in a decree the cultivation and trade of opium. Now on to the details for the local news. We have an announcement from the Ministry of Health. One patient who has been receiving medical treatment in hospital in the central region has fully recovered and has been discharged from the facility. The total number of recovered patients has accordingly increased to 9,624, while the number of deaths stands at 103. The total number of confirmed cases in the country to date stands at 9,728. Ministry of Health, Asmara, April 4, 2022. Eritrean Society Organization in Sweden held its annual meeting under the theme Successful Society for Victorious Eritrean Nationalism. At the meeting, in which over 100 representatives of the Eritrean communities across Sweden took part, Mr. Jonas Manna charged the affairs at the Embassy of Eritrea in the Scandinavian countries, indicating that the Eritrean Society Organization has played a major role in organizing Eritreans and introducing the Eritrean culture in Sweden, called for a reinforced effort in highlighting the Eritrean nationalism. Mr. Binyam Miskina, chairman of the organization, on his part indicated that the outgoing executive committee has tirelessly and effectively undertaken its task during the COVID-19 pandemic. He also called on the Eritrean communities to engage in information dissemination activities, focusing on encouraging investments in the homeland, calling for providing priority to the unimplemented programs due to various reasons. Mr. Binyam further called on the communities to exert effort in transferring the Eritrean culture, identity, and history to the new generation. The participants conducted extensive discussion on the report presented and elected a 14-membered new executive committee. Briefings were also provided on the establishment and objective of the task forces and the holidays coordinating committee, as well as on the Scandinavian Sports Festival. Luleå community in North Sweden was nominated 2021's Best Eritrean Community in Sweden. FEMA Award was handed over to 39 outstanding students, including 10 females, that scored higher marks in the 2019-2020 as well as 2020-2021 8th grade national examinations in the Southern Red Sea region. At the ceremony held on the 1st of April in Asab, it was reported that the awardees were provided with books and other school materials. Indicating that the development of overall capacity of the youth is one of the major missions of the Union, Mr. Usman Abdulkader, head of the National Union of Eritrean Youth at the region, stated that the Union branch has been engaged in empowering the capacity of youth students and civil servants, in which the FEMA Award is part of. The Director General of the Social Services Department of the region, Mr. Hamed Ali Siro, on his part called on the awardees to increase effort in achieving better results in their academic performances. Community-based environmental sanitation program has been fully implemented in Emne Haile subzone, according to report. Speaking to Arena, Nurse Berhe Kidane, head of the health center in Emne Haile subzone, stated that the 106 villages in the subzone has fully implemented the environmental sanitation program thanks to the coordinated effort being exerted since last year. Public health expert Mr. Haptam Kidan, on his part, stated that the prevalence of communicable diseases has declined by 15% after the full implementation of the program. Acting administrator of the subzone, Mrs. Tarhas Faadu, on her part, commended residents for strong participation and called for sustainability. In related news, commendable progress is being registered in the implementation of the community-based environmental sanitation program in Golij subzone. The comment was made during a meeting the residents of Aitarf, Tebeldia, Sabunait, Gargaf, Garset, and Dresa administrative areas conducted recently. Speaking at the meeting, the head of environmental health, Mr. Mikhail Gabrahiwat, indicating public awareness on the matter is increasing and that as a result, 56 out of the 72 villages in Golij subzone have fully implemented the community-based environmental sanitation program. We'll be right back with international news after the short break. Stay with us. Welcome back. Kremlin spokesman Dmitry Peskov on Sunday said ruble payments will be used more in Russia's foreign trade. It came after President Vladimir Putin's decree on Thursday on new rules of natural gas trade with unfriendly countries and regions. Putin said that foreign buyers of Russian natural gas must pay in rubles from Friday by opening Russian bank accounts or will risk having their existing contracts halted. Russia will extend its requirements of payments in rubles from gas to other exported goods as the credibility of the dollar and euro has been weakened by Western sanctions against Russia, said Peskov in an interview with Russian media. International Monetary Fund chief economist Gita Gopinath told the Financial Times earlier that the raft of sanctions many nations have directed at Russia could erode the global dominance of the United States dollar and lead to a more fragmented international monetary system. The Taliban-led caretaker government confirmed the Taliban supreme leader Haibatullah Akhundzada on Sunday banned in a decree the cultivation of opium poppy and trade of opium in Afghanistan. The caretaker government also added in a statement, as per the decree of the leader of Islamic Emirate of Afghanistan, all Afghans are informed that from now on cultivation of poppy has been strictly prohibited across the country. The statement said that if anyone violates the decree, the crop will be destroyed immediately and the violator will be punished. The statement in addition said, use, transport, trade, export, and import of all types of narcotics such as alcohol, heroin, K-tablet, hashish, and etc., including drug manufacturing factories in Afghanistan, are strictly banned. According to the statement, the violator will be persecuted and punished by the judiciary. According to a research of the United Nations Office on Drugs and Crime, Afghan opiates supply 8 out of 10 users worldwide, while Afghan accounted for 85% of global opium production in 2020. Following is a recap of tonight's major headlines. Announcement from the Ministry of Health. Eritrean Society Organization in Sweden holds annual meeting. Ruble payments will be used more in Russia's foreign trade. Taliban banned in a decree the cultivation and trade of opium. That's all from us for now. Thanks for watching. Have a good night.